Hello, this is Mr. Bing again. It is February 1st, first day of the new semester. I just finished a recording. I have Danny and Angelina with me. I'm actually running my Zoom class at this moment while I'm recording this for just like introduction on how the course works. The last video I just did, we talked about the Schoology course page, which you see right here. I hope you see that laid out. And then this video is going to be about the announcements, how the announcements work. So when you go to Schoology and you open up that Start Here folder, the very first thing you see is a link to announcements, which is a Google Doc that hopefully I've shared with you so you can access it at any time. And it will open within Schoology, but I prefer to open it with this little button. I prefer to open it in a new tab. And so I still have the original Schoology tab, but then now I have the announcements tab. And you can look at it. You can look at it with me, whatever you want to do. This is going to be updated every day. Well, today's Monday, February 1st. Tomorrow, I will have a Tuesday, February 2nd. Now, you see that's an old one, but I will have, as the days go by, I will keep adding announcements to it. So Monday, February 1st, 2021, conceptual physics. And then I have these items. What's late? What are we doing? What's due? What else? Okay, so what's late? Due dates are always Sunday at midnight. Well, Sunday at midnight was last night, and there were no assignments, so nothing's late. However, this upcoming Sunday at midnight, this assignment 1.1 will be due. And you might say, well, there's a lot of assignments here. And actually, no, that's one assignment. All of these are just parts. The Engage and the Explore 1, Explore 2, Explore 3, these are just parts. And I'll get to that in just a moment. But the assignment that is due this upcoming Sunday at midnight, after that Sunday midnight next week, it will appear. It will not be in the what's due this weekend. It'll switch to the what's late. And so what that means is that if you don't turn it in on the original due date, you can turn it in on the next Sunday midnight for a penalty. Now, penalties are not fun, but it's better than nothing. So what I will do with an assignment that's turned in a week late, I will give half credit. It happens from time to time. It's not anything that's gonna ruin your grade. You just don't want to do it all the time. Also, if you turn something in, but for whatever reason I find that there's something wrong with it, I will ask you to resubmit it. And so you might say, well, if I resubmit it, but I already submitted it, that doesn't count as late. And you're right, it doesn't, but I'm still going to penalize it a little bit. If it's just flat out late, it's 10 out of 20. If it's on time but has to be resubmitted, then I'll do a 15 out of 20 out of that. And of course, you want a 20 out of 20. All the assignments are 20. You want to get that 20 out of 20 each time. Okay, so that's how the late works. What are we doing this week? The way the school district wants us to do this, it's pandemic, it's hybrid, it's distance learning. Some of you, I don't know you guys yet. Some of you might be at home full time. And so the idea is that we give you an assignment. There's the assignment, 1.1 fundamental forces. The assignment is given on Monday. Now, if you choose to do the whole assignment, to binge it, to do the whole assignment and get it done Monday, so you don't have to worry about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that is fine. This is a good opportunity for that, to do pandemic at your own pace. However, I have a suggested pace, and that suggested pace is here. I suggest on Monday, you do the Engage portion, and you'll see what that means later. And on Tuesday, you do the Explore 1 portion. And on Wednesday, you do the Explore 2 and 3, etc. So this is the pace that I recommend, and this is the pace that I'm going to follow when I'm working on these in class and when I'm trying to give explanations of them. So if you follow this pace, then you will get through all the parts of the assignment, which end with evaluate, which is some sort of online quiz. This is the first time I've used this tech book. So the online quizzes, if you're not sure how that's going to work, well, me neither. But anyway, there's what we're doing this week and the pace that I've laid it out. Notice there's some optional items here, which that's nice. But if you want to explore more or elaborate, it's there, and I'll show you that in the next video or two when we get into the tech book. And then what's due this week in 1.1. 1.1 is all of this. So it's going to be like a lot of pages. If you do like a couple of pages per day, you can do the math. It's going to be a lot of pages. And those pages will be scanned. There's an app on your phone. You'll scan them and submit them into Schoology. And then what else? What's late? What are we doing? What's due? What else? These are two philosophies that I really believe in, and I want you sincerely to understand them. I hope you will believe in them too. The first one is if, when, will. And the relationship that I want to have with you is that I want to take your achievement or lack of achievement personally. In other words, if you fail, I fail. Now, don't worry, you're not going to fail the course. But if you fail at something, if something doesn't go right, if you try to do an assignment and it's wrong, like, I don't know what wrong means, but if you mess up, I mess up. If you fail, I fail. I take that personally. However, I also want to take credit if you succeed. But it's not if you succeed, it's when you succeed. If you fail, I fail. When you succeed, I succeed. And then we will succeed together. And the we part is not just you and me, but the whole class. We are a group. So, and I want us to all take that seriously about each other. If you fail, we all fail. When you succeed, we all succeed, and we will succeed together. Okay. And then this next one, it's whatever works, which is something that has come up, with pandemic. I had to learn that I can't control everything. I'm a little bit of a control freak, and I want everyone to do it my way. And I tell them, do this and do this and do this and do it this way. And then pandemic. And it was really hard to do everything the way that we used to. And so what a lot of my students taught me is that we can't do it your way, Mr. Bing, but we can do it this other way. And after I thought about it, I thought, that's wonderful. If you can take something I'm telling you to do and do it in a different way, but still a legitimate way. I mean, if you told me, well, I can't do what you're telling me to do, so I'm just not going to do anything. That's not whatever works. Whatever works is whatever you need to do to make these assignments and activities meaningful for you. This should be an experience. You should be exposed to this content. You might end up liking it. You might end up not liking it. The point though is you don't know until you're exposed to it. I don't expect anyone to become a master at physics, by meeting me twice a week for 15 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video. We went over the Schoology stuff, how the Schoology is laid out. Why did nothing happen there? And then announcements. I'm going to stop this video to start another video on the tech book. So goodbye.